the realm of Asgard, where the skies shimmered with hues of gold and the air was filled with whispers of ancient tales, there existed a necklace so exquisite that it seemed to capture the essence of beauty itself. This legendary necklace was known as Brísingamen, crafted by a group of clever dwarfs whose skill in metallurgy and artistry was unmatched across all realms. Freyja, the goddess revered for her love and beauty, had heard tales of Brísingamen's allure. It was said that wearing this necklace not only adorned its bearer, but bestowed them with an aura of irresistible charm and grace. Freyja often found herself entranced by thoughts of this wondrous jewel, longing to possess it not just for its beauty, but for what it represented, the ultimate expression of femininity and power. She gazed upon the twilight skies from her lush garden in Asgard, surrounded by blooms that mirrored her own radiant spirit. A slight shadow flickered across her heart, a whisper of concern from her father, Njord. The sea god had always been supportive of Freyja's desires, but could not shake off his worries about the depths she might plunge into to acquire such a coveted treasure. He cherished his daughter dearly. He knew that beauty could sometimes lead one astray. Freyja's fascination grew stronger each passing day. He imagined how Brísingamen would complement her flowing golden hair and accentuate the twinkle in her emerald eyes. Her dreams were woven with visions of herself adorned in this magnificent piece, captivating all who laid eyes upon her. Each thought ignited an inner flame, a yearning so intense that it began to overshadow other aspects of her existence. News spread among the gods about Freyja's fixation on Brísingamen. Rumors floated through halls lined with grandeur. Some praised her ambition, while others warned against vanity's treacherous path. Those hushed conversations lingered speculation about what lengths she would travel to grasp such splendor. Among those who observed quietly was Sigrun, a Valkyrie devoted to Odin himself. Held a keen interest in Freyja's quest. She understood well the delicate balance between desire and self-worth. Sigrun watched as Freyja danced through life, an ethereal being illuminated by moonlight, yet tethered by aspirations that pulled at her heartstrings like waves against rocky shores. Fateful day, fueled by determination and courage born from within, Freyja decided to embark on a journey unlike any other, to seek out the elusive dwarfs who fashioned Brísingamen deep within their mountain lair. With every step taken towards this adventure, she felt both excitement and trepidation coursing through her veins like thunder rumbling before a storm. She traversed realms filled with magical creatures, elks adorned with shimmering antlers basking under starlit skies and fairies fluttering around flowers, bathed in moonbeams. She encountered beings who marveled at her radiance but cautioned against seeking out the dwarf's treasures without forethought. Their tales echoed warnings about trickery disguised as kindness, hidden behind cheerful faces. Freyja remained resolute. Nothing could dim her unwavering pursuit for Brísingamen, the emblematic treasure that seemed destined to be hers alone. She ventured deeper into unknown territories, rich with enchantment and mystery. Continued observing closely from shadows cast by ancient trees, her spirit intertwined with Freyja's quest like threads woven into an intricate tapestry, telling stories yet untold. Thus began the legend surrounding Brísingamen, not merely as a necklace born from metal, but as a symbol reflecting one's journey toward understanding true worth beyond mere possessions, a tale whispered throughout time where beauty met. Desire amid trials waiting patiently ahead. Twilight embraced the realms of Norse mythology. Freyja set forth on her quest, a determined glimmer igniting her azure eyes. Whispers among the gods had led her to a path woven with shadows and light, where the elusive dwarfs resided. Each step she took, the air thickened with magic and anticipation. Her journey began in the verdant fields of Vanaheim, where sunlight danced upon blooming flowers. Creatures of all kinds paused to admire her beauty. The playful spirits of nature floated around her like glistening fireflies. Yet their admiration was intertwined with caution, as they spoke in hushed tones about the dwarf's notorious trickery. Each warning threaded into Freyja's heart a mixture of excitement and apprehension. Days turned into nights as she traversed through mist-shrouded valleys and sparkling rivers that twisted like threads across the land. Underneath her calm exterior surged a yearning for Brísingamen, a desire so profound that it resonated within every fiber of her being. With this fervor, she felt an unsettling tension. Whispers echoed not only from creatures, but also from within herself, a reminder that beauty could sometimes be veiled in deceit. Observed from afar, cloaked in silence, yet captivated by Freyja's unwavering spirit. A Valkyrie serving Odin, Sigrun understood the depths of desire and ambition, but sensed something beyond mere material longing within Freyja, a quest for affirmation in a world that often measured worth by outward appearances. Finally, after weaving through dense forests and scaling rocky mountainsides, Freyja approached an ancient entrance nestled between two colossal stones draped in ivy. This was it, the lair of the dwarfs who crafted Brísingamen. Her heart raced with trepidation and anticipation alike as she stepped inside. Dimly lit cavern revealed walls shimmering with precious gems and veins of gold. It was as if time itself had forgotten this hidden realm beneath stone and earth. Air hummed with energy as she caught sight of them dwarfs darting about with nimble fingers, deftly crafting marvels that whispered tales of old. Intrigued expressions adorned their faces as they gathered around Freyja, their eyes sparkling not just with mischief, but admiration for the goddess who stood before them, radiating allure unparalleled. Yet, amidst their fascination, lingered an unmistakable challenge. They were known for their cunning ways. Dwarf stepped forward with a grin that revealed his sharp teeth. He proposed a series of tests designed to measure both wit and resolve to determine if she was worthy enough to possess Brísingamen. Freyja steadied herself at this unexpected turn. Each task would reflect not only her intelligence, but also challenge her very essence. Laughter erupted among them at the onset of riddles pertaining to love's deepest truths questions. Woven intricately through layers of meaning, Freyja answered each one thoughtfully, feeling empowered by every correct response echoing off stone walls. And it became evident there were undercurrents shifting amongst some dwarfs as they exchanged glances filled with jealousy regarding Freyja's charm. They admired yet envied what they could never attain, the essence behind true beauty, which destined solely for her grasp. With each completed task came greater intensity. Challenges merged into trials involving elements from nature itself. Harnessing wind to guide fallen leaves or coaxing blooming flowers into vibrant colors, using nothing but spoken words infused with love. These tests, Freyja discovered depths within herself, previously unexplored, her connection to earth awakening newfound strength born from compassion rather than vanity. Moments when doubt threatened to creep into her heart, like creeping vines against sturdy oak trees. Watched closely, fascinated by how grace interwove seamlessly through obstacles faced along this arduous path toward obtaining Brísingamen. With determination fueling every breath taken amidst echoes reverberating across time-stilled caverns, filled with myths yet untold, the goddess pressed forward unwaveringly, despite uncertainties lingering just outside reach. Deep within the heart of a towering mountain, Freyja finally discovered the lair of the dwarfs. The entrance was adorned with intricate carvings that told stories of ancient battles and glistening treasures. She stepped inside. The air grew thick with anticipation, mingled with a hint of mischief. The cavern sparkled with gems embedded in the walls, illuminating her path like stars against a velvet sky. The dwarfs emerged from their shadows, their eyes wide with wonder as they beheld the goddess standing before them. They were rugged yet charming, each possessing a distinct character that added to their allure. Laughter echoed through the cavern, playful and inviting. Though captivated by her beauty, they also regarded Freyja with an impish glint that hinted at challenges yet to come. Intrigued by her presence, they proposed an arrangement. If Freyja desired Brísingamen, she must prove herself worthy through a series of tasks designed to test her wit and resolve. Each task would delve into themes of love and nature elements, woven deeply into Freyja's essence. Determination shining in her eyes, she accepted their challenge. The first task unfolded as a riddle about love, a puzzle rooted in understanding not just romantic affection, but the myriad forms that love could take. She listened intently to their words. Freyja summoned memories of cherished moments shared with family and friends. These memories became keys unlocking the riddle's secrets. Completing this task only fueled her spirit further, however. Whispers began circulating among some dwarfs who envied her grace and charm. Jealousy stirred within them like embers waiting for wind to ignite flames. Yet Freyja remained oblivious to this undercurrent as she moved on to the next challenge, an intricate trial involving nature itself. This trial transported her deep into an enchanted grove, where trees danced gently in rhythm with unseen winds, while flowers swayed gracefully beneath golden rays filtering through leaves above. Here, she had to navigate obstacles created by elements embodying fear and doubt, the very fears she battled daily within herself. With each step taken amid nature's embrace, Freyja felt empowered by its beauty, echoing her own resilience. She interacted tenderly with creatures along her path, birds, chirping sweet melodies offering guidance, while breezes whispered truths hidden from view. She triumphed over trials one after another. Whispers among the dwarfs grew louder. The admiration they initially harbored now simmered dangerously close to envy. Some respected her tenacity and brilliance in overcoming hardships presented by their challenges. Others contemplated ways to exploit vulnerabilities disguised behind ethereal beauty. Yet there was no turning back for Freyja. Nothing could deter her from pursuing Brísingamen or uncovering deeper meanings within herself through these trials laid before her by clever craftsmen of old. During one particularly trying trial, involving illusions crafted from illusionary magic, representing self-doubt, a dwarf appeared before Freyja with an enticing offer. Render something precious in exchange for immediate possession of Brísingamen. The proposal brought forth tumultuous emotions swirling within Freyja's heart like storm clouds gathering over tranquil seas. This moment, laden with temptation, stood not just material desires, but echoes resonating from connections held dear. Her pride intertwined alongside ties, binding family names written across time's tapestry, including Njord's nurturing, or Odin's watchful gaze hovering nearby, filled both protection and scrutiny, alike concerning how far ambition might lead one astray when hearts longed too fiercely toward desire's grasp. \n, as these conflicting thoughts brewed deep inside like potions waiting patiently for release under moonlit skies, draped soft veils around anxious souls entranced by fleeting desires. They also served as reflections mirroring inner struggles faced amidst journeys towards self-discovery, waiting patiently ahead. \n, and it was then that Sigrun appeared briefly in spirit, from a gentle reminder urging Freyja, not merely towards external validation, but instead beckoning guidance, steering clear from yielding temptations threatening core identity nurtured. Neath layers built upon strength arising solely from embracing authenticity, rather than succumbing blindly toward fleeting whims, tempting bright lights beckoning forth false promises. \n, and Freyja paused amidst turmoil stirring within. The warmth radiated forth, calling lovingly upon inherent worthiness, resting firmly anchored deep inside boundless horizons awaiting exploration, anew beyond mere possessions glittered luringly beneath starlit nights. \n, and thus began unraveling threads, tangled tightly between longing sensations, weaving intricate patterns showing paths leading toward understanding true, worth transcending outward validations, sought fervently along journeys guided gently towards enlightenment, lying quietly beneath vast expanses, stretching infinitely across realms, enchanting all weary travelers seeking solace, found nestled comfortably amongst timeless tales spun throughout ages, unfolding beautifully amid trials steadfastly confronted, revealing brighter truths hidden softly behind shadows cast long ago. \n, as the trials continued, Freyja found herself at a crossroads. Dwarf, with eyes glimmering mischievously like the jewels scattered across his workshop floor, approached her with an enticing proposition. He spoke softly, his voice smooth as silk, yet laced with trickery. He offered her a shortcut to obtaining Brísingamen, a chance to possess the necklace without completing all of the tasks. But this offer came with a cost. She would have to surrender something equally precious in return. It's hung in the air, like delicate threads, waiting to be woven into the tapestry of fate. Freyja's heart raced as she contemplated what it might mean to give up part of herself for such a coveted prize. Would it be her pride that she sacrificed, or perhaps even more significant her connection to Odin and Njord? The temptation wrapped around her like silken chains, pulling at her heart and mind. She stood there, torn between desire and integrity. A fleeting shimmer caught her eye, a vision of Sigrun materializing before her in spirit form. Valkyrie's presence was calming yet powerful. It felt as if a gentle breeze brushed against Freyja's skin, urging her toward clarity. And silent guidance resonated within Freyja's spirit. Whispered reminders of who she truly was, not merely defined by possessions or external allure, but by an inner strength rooted in self-love and respect. This moment became one of reckoning, a test not only of resolve, but also of identity. With each heartbeat echoing through the cavern, Freyja recalled the laughter shared with Njord, the warm embrace that anchored her during storms, both literal and metaphorical. He thought about the lessons imparted by Odin himself, urging wisdom over impulsiveness, encouraging depth beyond superficial charm. Doubt danced at the edges of her consciousness like shadows flitting across sunlit waters. Freyja drew upon every ounce of fortitude within her being. With conviction swelling like waves crashing against rocky shores, she rejected the dwarfs, tempting offer a choice that would transcend mere material longing. Dwarfs watched with curiosity mingling amongst their playful banter. They sensed something profound unfolding before them, a recognition of true beauty that lay deeper than metal or gems could ever convey. That moment of defiance against temptation arose admiration from those once filled with envy. Freyja stood tall among them, not just as a goddess adorned, but transformed through courage and resilience, forged in trials faced along this intricate path toward understanding herself beyond desires dictated by others' perceptions. And choosing authenticity over possession. He opened doors within herself. Previously unimagined, the essence behind Brísingamen revealed itself as more than an object. It embodied power derived from embracing one's truth amidst challenges faced head-on. /and days flowed seamlessly into nights, while Freyja completed remaining tasks set before her, each challenge further illuminating paths leading toward self-discovery rather than fixation on outward adornments alone. /and finally arrived, was the last task, one unlike any other, requiring confrontation, not only against external forces, but inward illusions representing self-doubt and fears, entwined tightly together like roots buried deep beneath ancient trees. And these illusions took shape around her, specters whispering insecurities, while morphing into familiar figures reflecting insecurities long hidden away. Echoes from childhood taunts or disapproving glances cast upon beautiful faces yearning for validation through acceptance alone. And yet armed with newfound wisdom, drawn forth through previous trials, conquered alongside unwavering faith, rooted deeply within herself, Freyja faced these specters resolutely. And with every illusion dispelled one after another, like mist evaporating under bright sunlight, emerged clarity surrounding worthiness shining brightly amidst darkness lingering just outside reach. /N as light broke free from shadow cloaks draping around fragile hearts, echoing tales untold, the dwarfs bore witness firsthand, witnessing transformation unfold before their very eyes. They marveled at how authenticity transcended superficial allure, while forging bonds stronger than gold could ever represent alone. And with each passing moment, past unearthed remnants buried deep inside finally brought forth acknowledgement, welcomed wholeheartedly not just by Freyja, but collectively amongst beings gathered within sacred spaces where stories, intertwined shaping destinies set forth long ago across realms, painted vividly through memories, cherished throughout time itself. \n. As Freyja stood at the threshold of her final task, a sense of calm washed over her. The trials she had faced thus far had molded her into a being of resilience and clarity. No longer was she merely the goddess yearning for beauty. She had learned to embrace the complexities of love, nature, and herself. Before her lay an ethereal landscape crafted from shimmering illusion specters that embodied self-doubt, fear, and the insidious whispers of unworthiness. Each illusion mirrored insecurities that lingered in the corners of her heart, shrouded in shadows beneath layers of confidence. The dwarfs watched with keen eyes as Freyja prepared to confront these manifestations, their expressions a blend of admiration and skepticism. With each step deeper into this realm of reflection, Freyja felt the weight of these illusions pressing upon her like dark clouds on an overcast day. A killer figure emerged from the mist, a distorted version of herself, draped in tattered robes that hinted at insecurities and failures. This apparition taunted her with echoes from moments past, when doubt threatened to engulf her spirit. Yet Freyja took a deep breath, grounding herself in memories that spoke not just of beauty, but strength. Her father's comforting words during times of turmoil and Sigrun's silent encouragement, echoing through trials previously endured. And these images within her mind, like glowing embers lighting the path ahead. She faced this illusion head-on. It flickered momentarily before launching a barrage of doubts. "You are not worthy," it hissed softly. "Where beauty fades, what will you be then?" But instead of crumbling under its weight, Freyja found solace in self-love, acknowledging flaws, yet embracing them as facets contributing to her unique essence, rather than detracting from it. He remembered how true beauty radiated from within. It was not merely a glimmering necklace, but kindness extended towards oneself amidst struggles. Channeling this understanding transformed the atmosphere around her. The shadows began to dissolve like morning mist, yielding to sunlight's warm embrace. The apparition faltered before shattering into countless fragments that danced away into nothingness, a testament to Freyja's triumph over inner turmoil. The dwarfs gasped in awe as they witnessed this powerful transformation unfold before their eyes. They realized that Freyja's journey transcended the mere possession of Brísingamen. It was about embracing one's intrinsic value beyond societal expectations or material possessions. Having conquered the final task with unwavering grace, rooted deeply within self-acceptance, Freyja turned toward the dwarfs, who now regarded her with newfound respect and admiration, reflecting back what they had once envied, the genuine essence shining bright without reliance on external adornments alone. A leader among them stepped forward, his mischievous grin softened by reverence as he acknowledged all she had accomplished throughout this arduous endeavor. "You have proven yourself worthy not only for Brísingamen, but also for uncovering profound truths hidden deep inside your heart." In response to their acknowledgement came gentle laughter, a sound imbued with joy as well as relief. Freyja understood fully now that possessing Brísingamen would symbolize more than mere beauty. It represented strength forged through trials, survived gracefully alongside compassionate acceptance, nurtured along paths traversed quietly amid life's tapestry, woven intricately together across realms' expanse, filled endlessly awaiting brave souls willing enough embark upon. Journeys leading ever deeper toward authentic selves, waiting patiently just beyond shimmering horizons, beckoning forth life anew, illuminated brightly by starlit blessings, bestowed lovingly upon those who dare venture forth bravely amidst. Enchanted tales still unfolding beautifully through time as the final task approached. Freyja stood at the threshold of an experience that would define her journey. The cavern shimmered with anticipation, its walls alive with whispers of ancient wisdom, ready to unveil the last challenge. A test of strength or wit this time, instead, called for a confrontation with her innermost fears and doubts, illusions that had clung to her like shadows. dim light of the dwarf's lair, the air thickened as ethereal figures began to materialize around her. These specters took on familiar forms, echoes from her past that whispered insecurities into the fabric of her mind. They transformed into childhood taunts she had long buried and disapproving gazes that haunted her dreams. The figures danced before her in a haunting ballet, each movement a reminder of moments when she felt less than whole. Freyja inhaled deeply, grounding herself in the knowledge she had gathered throughout her trials. He recalled the laughter shared with Njord, the warmth wrapped around her during storms, both fierce and soft. Odin's lessons echoed in her heart. Beauty lies not merely in adornments, but in understanding one's worth beyond external validation. Stepping forward amidst swirling illusions, Freyja spoke silently within herself, a mantra woven from strength rather than fear. Each step she took drew closer to dispelling these visions that sought to undermine her spirit. With every heartbeat, clarity surged within. She recognized that true beauty emanated from embracing all facets of oneself, not just those deemed acceptable by others. She faced each specter head-on. They flickered like candle flames caught in a gentle breeze, before dissipating into nothingness. Echoes of doubt fell away one by one, until only silence enveloped her, a profound stillness filled with newfound resilience. Dwarfs observed intently from their corners of shadow and light. Admiration blossomed among them as they witnessed Freyja transcend mere mortal concerns about worthiness or external acceptance. Sparked envy now ignited respect. They saw how authenticity shone brighter than any jewel crafted by their skilled hands. Past illusion faded into the ether. Freyja emerged triumphant, not merely adorned, but wholly transformed through courage rooted deep within self-love and acceptance. Necklace Brísingamen awaited as a reward for not just completing tasks, but for realizing what it represented, an emblem signifying strength derived from within rather than mere possession. An unexpected twist filled with wisdom befitting their kind. The dwarfs approached Freyja with Brísingamen held delicately between their calloused fingers. They spoke softly yet firmly about how true beauty is not simply wearing splendid ornaments. It is how one carries oneself through life with grace and purpose shining brightly against all odds. Freyja accepted Brísingamen and adorned it around her neck. Joy blossomed within a feeling more profound than any fleeting pleasure associated with owning exquisite treasures. This moment transcended material acquisition. She understood now that true allure lay in knowing oneself completely, even those parts once hidden beneath layers forged from doubt or insecurity. Igrun watched proudly as Freyja returned homeward, a goddess radiant not just in appearance, but enlightened by experiences gained along this intricate journey toward understanding desires beyond mere possessions, glittering alluringly. Beneath starlit skies, Us concluded an epic tale steeped deep within Norse mythology, where beauty met desire amid trials waiting patiently ahead, woven intricately together, creating threads leading toward enlightenment, lying quietly beneath vast expanses, stretching infinitely across realms, enchanting all weary travelers seeking solace, found nestled comfortably amongst timeless stories, spun throughout ages, unfolding beautifully.